I'm the crazy one. I mean, isn't that what the haters say? The haters say I'm the crazy one. That because I believe in magic, and I believe in the gods and goddesses, and I'm a sorcerer, and so yes, I'm the crazy one. So let's just see how crazy I am, shall we? Did you know, ladies and germs, that time is speeding up? Doesn't it seem like it was just yesterday that it was the first of the month? And now here we are at the end of the month? There's a reason for that, because time is speeding up. Earth is allegedly rotating faster than it was before. In fact, all the prominent timekeepers are now saying that we are going to have to lose a negative leap second in 2029. They're literally going to extract a second from our time in order to compensate for the speeding up of time here on Earth and supposedly the rotation around the axis. Well, now time is speeding up. I don't necessarily believe the Earth is rotating on its axis, because we know that shit was created by a man, a Greek man who was an enemy of his beliefs of the day, and decided to go radical on them and dedicate a new system to a Greek god named Helios. Isn't that right? Yes, it is. All right, so if you have a globe Earth in your house, you literally have an idol to a false god. Aren't you happy? Isn't that great? Anyways, moving right along though. So we got everything speeding up, and we now have the actual timekeepers admitting it, and so they're going to have to do a negative leap second to try and get everything back on track, they say. So yes, time is speeding up, whether you like it or not, whether you admit it or not, it's happening. Okay, then we've got my buddy Jordy Rose live up on stage saying, oh yeah, we're going to absolutely infiltrate other realities, other existences. We're going to extract their energy, and we're going to get away with it, and everything's going to be just ducky. Well, wait a minute. What happens when those people get pissed off that you stole all their energy? Won't they get a little upset over that? I would think they would. And then I would think they would want to come and kick our ass, right? Just saying. So, but Jordy was just so excited. He was so happy. Oh, we'll be able to get all this energy from all these other realities and use it to fund all of our programs and fuel all of our energy needs, and everything will be great. And it's like, yeah, that's just not gonna end well. Okay, it's not gonna end well. Okay, so that's crazy number 2, and then you got crazy number 3, where you got the scientists at CERN that are looking for the Higgs boson. Okay, well, what in the flying fuck is the Higgs boson? The Higgs boson, otherwise known as the God particle, is a particle of absolute perfection. And they believe that, well, some believe, not necessarily all, but some believe that if they can obtain this particle, that it will grant immortality to the people that use it, or own it, or possess it, or whatever. Not even kidding. Okay, so the next time you hear some dumbass on the internet calling me crazy because I'm a sorcerer and I use magic and I believe in the gods and goddesses, take a look around in the world first at all the crazy that's going on out in the world, and then call me crazy next, okay? Because I am far from crazy. You got rich elitist bastards out there that's searching for a particle so perfect that it can grant them immortality. Give me a break. I think they're a little bit more crazy than I am. Just saying. Call me crazy if you want. Oh wait, you already do. But anyway, yeah. So that's where we're at in the world, boys and girls. You got the world speeding up. You got time speeding up. And you got a man that's wanting to shatter other realities and steal their energy, and then you got other people that are saying, "Oh yeah, by the way, we're gonna search for the God particle and be granted immortality." Oh, well, okay, seems like there's a lot more crazy out there than me. Seems like it. So I just thought I'd share, because some of you may not have even known about this shit. But yeah, there's a lot of crazy out there. Then that's before we even get started on demons and imps and other lesser beings out there that like to prey on mortals and prey on those people that are brought here of the light and try to uplift others and whatnot. So yeah, beautiful day in the fucking neighborhood, ain't it? You know, oh, and by the way, yes, Atlas is out there. You know, what is Atlas? And by the way, it is on a collision course with Earth now. At least some are saying that. It's altered its course 3 times. So, you know, the last I heard is that, yeah, it's back on its course towards Earth. What was it? What was the name of that website again? Shit. STIastronomy.com or some shit like that, or .org. I can't remember. I'd have to go look at the video again. Anyway, but yeah, the latest understanding is that Atlas is heading straight north. So, not necessarily a collision course, but a hell of a lot closer than what it was, that's for sure. So isn't that just ducky? So what is Atlas? Well, we don't know yet. And there's all them beautiful pictures of Atlas are being held back for some reason. I wonder why. What do they know that you and I don't know? But yeah, so, you know, there's plenty of crazy out there, folks, before calling me crazy. Just saying. Oh, and by the way, President Putin, just in case you are watching, my haters say that you are not watching my videos and that you don't exist and all this other crap. So, just to mess with their heads, because I know you like it. I know you do. So here's what we'll do. At your next meeting, public or private, as long as it's recorded, of course, what I would like you to do is say these words: the Yellow Rose of Texas. Just say the Yellow Rose of Texas. You say the Yellow Rose of Texas, I'll know you're watching, and my haters will know you're watching. There won't be any doubt at that point, right? And that goes for Trump, Xi Jinping, and anybody else. Just say the Yellow Rose of Texas. You know, you can put it in a sentence. You can just blurt it out there in the middle of your speech or whatever. I don't care. But just say the Yellow Rose of Texas. So President Trump and Xi Jinping and President Vladimir Putin, just blurt it out, the Yellow Rose of Texas. And that way these assholes will know that, you know, there is people that watch that do give a shit. You know, and by the way, speaking of giving a shit, my understanding is that there may be some kind of dark anniversary coming up for these evil fuckers such as Albert Pike, Frank Parsons, and Aleister Crowley. I don't have the full story on that shit, but if there is, then we need to be adamant that they should not get their World War III, right? Because if they do succeed in getting their World War III, the level of tyranny on mankind would be unprecedented. Not to mention the fact that you all lose your respective countries. And I know you don't want to do that, right? So, yeah. So, yeah, we need to make damn sure that Albert Pike, Aleister Crowley, and Frank Parsons don't get their World War III that they want so bad. Because they want it real bad, man. They want it real bad. We can't let them have it. We cannot let them have it. Trump, Xi, and Putin need to sit down and have some kind of trilateral agreement. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. And it needs to be written in plain language, not these, thous, those crap. Just plain language that a 2-year-old could read and understand. Just basically saying that we're going to have a cessation of hostilities. We're just not going to play the game no more. We're not going to be puppets of the New World Order no more. We're not going to listen to Rothschild, Rockefeller, Morgan, Carnegie, Warburg, Vanderbilt, whatever. We're not going to listen to these elites no more. We're not going to play their stupid little games. Isn't that how Hitler got started? Yeah. So let's not make that mistake. We can't let them have their World War III. We can't. Because mankind would suffer immeasurably if we did. That's not my opinion. That's a fact. Alrighty, that's 10 minutes thereabouts. So just Wanted to brighten your day. But yeah, next time some smarmy troll calls me crazy, just say, wait a minute. Von Helton ain't so crazy, because there's a hell of a lot more crazy out there than Von Helton ever thought about being. And with that, you all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. Bye.